One. Alrighty, guys, I'm here with Coach Waits, after a big win over Dublin Scioto, and we're back once again on a Wednesday. It's a pretty good day to prepare for Hilliard Davidson. So, Coach, how's the practice today, and how's today going for you overall?
Practice was awesome today. You know, we always, like I tell you, Fuzz, we had a weight room session first. We were great in there. We came out here, we were great in practice. Our kids were laser focused tonight, which is a great sign.
Awesome. That is absolutely awesome, Coach. So let's talk about Dublin first. Like my usual interviews, I like to recap and then I like to preview. So with Dublin, I kind of brought up how Matthew kind of went insane through the roof. 300 yards, 4 TDs, including what looked like the game-winning TD and overtime to JJ. Kind of describe to me what his performance was like and what that means to you as a coach.
No, Matthew Pappas is a coach on the field. I mean, he gets us in all of our blocking assignments. He gets us on our running plays, pass plays. He does it all. Man, Matthew is a great leader. He's great for this system. He's great for this school. You know, and we just love everything that kid does. He has a wonderful future ahead of him. Definitely QB1, already has one D1 offer with several more to come. And he's just an outstanding kid to coach. I mean, every day he punches the clock and he goes out there every single day and every drill, tries to win every single rep, tries to get better every day. And that's why he's such a class kid.
Absolutely. I want to talk about, so I noticed during the game there was a bunch of cramping going on. We saw Matthew go down, we saw Christian go down, and we saw JJ go down with cramps. So it was kind of a little scary there, but then we all realized it was just cramps, and everybody got back into the game.
Right.
So kind of tell me what you guys kind of learned from that and what you guys are trying to improve from that for Davidson.
Well, obviously we gotta prepare our bodies better, okay? And that's just not on the field. We gotta prepare during the week, drinking plenty of water, you know, replenishing our, supply, everything. We have to eat better, we have to drink better, we have to stay hydrated, all week long and eat the right things. Coach Scooney did a great job the last couple of days, talking to our kids about what they need to be eating, what they need to be drinking. And we've been doing that all summer long. But, sometimes kids just forget what you want them to do. And Scooney set them straight on Monday actually Saturday in our film session. And I think our kids got a hold of that. And I think our kids will be a lot better prepared physically and mentally, with their body coming to this game Friday night.
I want to talk to you now about your 3 players of the week. I want to start with Chris Burns. Chris, absolutely an amazing day. 5 receptions, about 100 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. But also you got JJ with 2 touchdowns also. So kind of talk to me about those 2 receivers and kind of what made you get Chris as the offensive player of the week.
JJ is just, what an athlete he is. He's our best wide receiver, and he plays so hard, works at the game so hard. And JJ did everything he could for a game. He missed about close to half the game with that cramping. But he told me at the end of the game on that last touchdown he caught. He told me on the sidelines, he goes, "Coach, I got one more good play on me. Put me in." And he wanted to go in. We put him in. We called his number, and he had one good play, and he made a great play for us. So that was big. JJ's a big time receiver, and Chris Burns. We can't say enough about Chris Burns. Chris Burns not only started every single snap on defense at cornerback for us, but he also he's our holder on every extra point snap. He caught everyone, put on the tee perfectly. And then he goes into the game as our number two X receiver out there. He's not even a starter, and he got thrust into that role, and he went out there and just made plays because Chris is such a competitive kid. And we can put Chris anywhere on the team, and he would compete every single day.
Absolutely. Now we go to defense, and basically the stealing point of the game, probably the biggest lion that you like to call, Trevor Mills.
Exactly. Trevor makes a huge play in overtime. Coach Farbiza made a nice adjustment, during the second half about how we were going to play some of that quick slants up there hitting us with. And, and for most of the game, Trevor was coming off the edge and doing good things. And just on that particular play, Coach put him in the right position to be successful. Trevor dropped. Kid threw it right to him. Made a nice one-hand interception. Katie brought the door, game over.
And then we go to the special teams, the long snapper, Landon Beal. Talk to me about him.
And again, Landon Beal, he has worked so hard since this winter on becoming one of the best snappers in the state of Ohio. He's been all over the country, going to elite snapping camps, working with snapping coaches, and the other night, all 5 of our extra point snaps right on the money. Every single one of our punch snaps right on the money. And when a kicker doesn't have to worry about where the snap's going to be, it makes the kicker's life a lot easier. And Landon Beal was on target, on money for us, and he deserved it. That kid's worked so hard to be great.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that Landon Beal is getting the recognition that he deserves, and I really hope the best of him. And I really, just like Matthews getting D1 offers, I think Beal can also get some here soon as well.
Absolutely.
So, unfortunately, we did see one go down in the game. We saw Jackson Rom go down early. Talk to me about his injury status, and do you see him coming back for this week?
Well, he will not be playing this week. No, Jackson's got a severe knee injury, and we're hoping it's just a bad sprain to the knee. And MRI scheduled on tomorrow morning. We're hoping we'll have it earlier in the week, but we couldn't get it till tomorrow morning. So we'll wait. We're not going to be doctors here. We're going to wait and see what the MRI shows, and we're hoping we'll have Jackson back here in a few weeks.
Absolutely. Very tough kid. He can really compete on the field.
Yeah.
So, and now with that in mind, Dublin Scioto was a very tough and quality playoff team a year ago. So it wasn't like this win was a fluke to anybody. Now we go into Hilliard Davidson, another great team, but a completely different scheme from what Dublin Scioto runs. More of a running-based team. So kind of describe to me, how were you guys preparing for Davidson this week?
Davidson's coached extremely well. They got a bunch of extremely good coaches on their team, and they'll have their kids prepared for our game. They're a physical team. They'll come up and punch you right in the mouth, and they'll hammer the ball at you and hammer the ball at you. And we got to do a good job of getting our defense off the field and getting the ball back in the hands of our offense. But here, Davidson, they're a challenge. I mean, they're an excellent team. Big physical team. They run the ball extremely hard, pass the ball pretty well. Defensively, they have a lot of different coverages, but they're a base team, and they do their stuff exactly right. I mean, because they're coached extremely well. So we're looking forward to a big challenge with these guys Friday.
Absolutely. Davidson have some of the great backs in the OCC. We saw them after being down 12-0 to Walnut Ridge. They scored 37 unanswered points to basically put that game away.
Exactly.
And right as soon as they even scored. Right. So kind of talk to me, what have you been telling your players this week for what they should expect?
No, a physical game. Like I said, Davidson's very physical. I mean, they're tough. They're coached really well. And just like always, I'm going to say all the time, we got a lot of respect in Davidson because the quality program, the tradition they have over there. And we got to be ready to play a great game against them to get a win. But, like we always tell our kids, we're worried about us. We know what Davidson does. We're game plan for them. We're ready to go, but we're worried about us doing what we do best and keep getting better and better every single week. And I think that's what we've done so far in practice this week.
Absolutely. First home game of the year. That should be a very nice crowd. From what I saw on weather right now, should be a pretty nice one.
Beautiful.
So hopefully jam-packed crowd, especially for a first game. 1-0 team. Everybody's very much liking what you guys are doing. Kind of tell me, what do you want to see tonight, or not tonight, Friday, from these players, and then you got your home fans supporting you.
We just want our kids, like every game, come out and play every play, compete every single play, and give their absolute best on every single play. Play like the Lion. You know what I mean? Play like the Lion. Not care about who they are, who's against them, how big or how small or how fast they are. Just be the Lion and compete every single play, and good things happen for you.
Absolutely. So then I kind of want to get to the concluding statements of this interview here. It's been absolutely outstanding to be with you tonight. So with the fans here, you got all the students supporting this team. All these parents are coming in, the boosters. what would you like to say to all these fans going into Friday?
Hey, just come out, enjoy what you're seeing. We're going to put a product on the field they're going to be proud of. Come out and be loud and be back our kids, and let's just get after it.
Absolutely. Well, any last thoughts, Coach?
No, hey, just looking forward to the challenge against Davidson. It's a great game with those guys, and it's fun to have them on the schedule every year.
Alrighty. Well, Coach, it was great to interview you.
All right, bro.
Absolutely an honor to be out here with you. I'll try to be with you every single week.
All right, Fuzz, you're always welcome. You know we love you, brother.
Alrighty, go Dogs.
All right, brother, thanks.
Perfect.